Okay, so just to finish up with this last problem, here's a nice little graph, all kinds of stuff going on, and we're going to find some limits. Okay, so starting out, we are finding the limit as x approaches 5. There's that little minus telling me again I want to come in from the left side of 5 of my function. So let's see, 1, 2, oops, nope, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like we've got that asymptote happening at 5, which is fine. I'm just curious to see what happens to my function as I come in from the left side. And again, I don't care about left and right meeting up. I only want left because of that fun little negative. Looks like my function is approaching a y value of 4. Now there's a hole there. It's never going to hit 4. Do I care? No, because this is a limit, not a function value itself. How about letter B? As x approaches 5, now I see the plus. So I'm going to come in from the right. So right side of 5, that would be the other side of my asymptote. So as I follow in my function, getting close to 5 from that, looks like it's going to keep heading down. I can see what was supposed to be an arrow there. So I'm going to go with a negative infinity on that one. So what happens is the limit as x approaches 5, no plus or minus, so this would be both sides. Where would the left and right both be approaching? I got two different answers, two drastically different answers. One is 4, one is negative infinity. These two pieces will not approach that same value. So this is a case where I would say this limit does not exist. Okay, the two sides do not meet up. What about the function value at 5? Is there a defined point for this function value at 5? I don't see anything on my asymptote telling me that there's a defined point anywhere. And a vertical asymptote shouldn't have a defined point. So in this case, I'm going to say no, no solution. Okay, we're back to a function value, so I can say no solution or that null set. Okay, so now let's switch to a new value for our x. As x approaches -7, there's that minus. I know that means from the left side of my value. So -7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is this guy right here. As my function comes in from the left and gets close to -7 that way, looks like we have a y value around -4. Flipping to the plus, so again, from the right, at -7, following my function in from the right, looks like it's also approaching that same y value of -4. So now when I go to do my double-sided, my two-sided limit from left and right, I can see that they're both approaching that same value. They would meet there if given the chance. So that is my limit value, -4. And then for our function value itself, what is f of -7? Is -4 the function's actual value there? No, because there's a hole. But did you see that defined point up top? That's the function's value. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would say that when I ask for a function's value at -7, it's actually 6. It's not that limit value, it's the function value itself.